Hey there, good morning. I'm John. Today is Thursday, June 20th, 2024. It's my daily vlog. Every morning, get up, stand in front of this camera, talk about what I've been doing, what I'm doing next, and how it's going, trying to make content creation indefinitely sustainable. Puttering along. Nothing monumental has happened yet, but regular, steady growth. You know, we just passed 50,000 subscribers last week before, I think, and YouTube, they see that as a milestone that they're popping up on my dashboard, and it showed me a chart that said, you know, look at your progress from the beginning of the life of the channel, which was 2017, and you can see on the chart, when you step away far enough, you can see there's like da-da-da-da-da-da-da, then it got laid off, and it kind of goes, whoa, really? So, and we looked at it back when I was at my 18-month anniversary or whatever it was. We looked at the comparison before and after thing. So we're getting there. Just right now it's slow. It's a little bit slower, and we've been talking about that. We'll talk about it when we get to stats. Let's talk about yesterday, though. Try to keep this update brief. Yesterday was super long-winded, and so far I'm not doing great because I'm talking about everything but. So yesterday I told you I had some out in the real world stuff to do, some adulting. I had an appointment I had to drive to, and then around lunchtime, and then out at lunch. Plus I was on the phone with Comcast. You remember I switched to fiber. I used to have Comcast, and I just got this crazy big statement. Well, it was just because they haven't finished cancellation, and anyway, regular, human stuff I had to do, not working on things. But I tried to get some stuff done. So I did do some graphic work in preparation for today and next week. Also, I said I wanted to work on looking at that gadget that I got last weekend, whatever it was, at a flea market, a television toy. I was trying to do some research on it. I started on Discord kind of talking to some people, and I went, light bulb. What if I could make content out of the research? So trying to find other things that I can do to help bolster, to add content. So I would call it a successful experiment. I actually did just like a 3-minute video, just a static shot of, look, here's the thing I got, here's what I'm looking at, and kind of just a quick tour of what it does. I'm trying to learn more about it. I can't find much online. Have you had one? Do you know anything? Wildly successful. So first of all, just doing the video, like any other video, got views, right? So the thing got 1,600 views overnight, and which a video that took me literally, 10 minutes to make, because it wasn't production. It was just like a clip that I'm narrating. 1,600 views overnight. That will equate to a little bit in ad revenue, of course, but also I got the research that I needed between Discord people watching it and between all the views and people watching it. Even this morning, I'm still getting information pouring in that is informing the video that I'll make about this thing that I'm learning. Because the thing was, like, if I do an Atari toy, I know Atari games, right? But I'm like, I'm not sure if these are even real or whatever. Anyway, it was a fantastic collaborative research tool with my viewership to have them help me, inform me about something I don't know as much about. And then I'll use that information and credit, the audience for having helped me when I make that video. So not only was it productive, not only did it generate content, but also I think it might even further, the people that saw that, they might be further invested in seeing how the final video even comes out, because they participated in some small way, a large way I would say. They might just say they commented, but really they contributed in helping me be able to do it. So it was an experiment. I would call it successful. I'm sure I'll do it again in the future. I don't know how or when, but that video, because I will ultimately, I'll unlist that one, so it'll no longer be searchable. It'll still be out there, and if you have the link, but effectively I'll sunset that one as I get the new one out, so, and let it kind of supplant. So kind of neat. I kind of liked it. What's that? An edit in the vlog? Yeah, I looked over and realized I had not done the math for the last 7 days average statistics, so I just did it. That was really worth my time because they're almost unchanged from yesterday. So on the chart, I'd like to be around 50 subs and 10,000 views average over the last 7 days. And as I said, pretty much identical to yesterday, about 9,500 views, so very close to the 10K. We're doing pretty well there. And about half, 22, just under half, 22 and a half subscribers average over the last 7. What about a milestone? Squeak! We're just, I think when I last looked, we were 2 away from hitting the next milestone, so I'm not going to pre-celebrate. We'll talk about it tomorrow, I'm sure. We'll have another milestone to talk about on Friday, so hooray us. So let's talk about today. First, it's Thursday, so new podcast episode is out today, all about Douglas Adams, the author of the Hitchhiker's Guide trilogy and more. That is available right now. It's the one we edited together on Tuesday. It's now available wherever you listen to podcasts. In addition, today we have our recording podcast tomorrow evening. So over today and tomorrow, we'll have a little more podcast writing and prep to do. I have to, select a listener mail and write a intro tease and do the research for the backtrack, of which a lot of it's already done. I just think now we're recording them both on Friday. They've been kind of back and forth, but and then finally today is the Friday Plays production. So I have it all ready except for just writing a little intro and outro. I'll do that this morning, shoot it, play the game, edit it, and put it out for members over on YouTube today, and it'll be public for everyone tomorrow, Friday, for Friday Plays. And tomorrow, I think maybe my daughter is coming through town for lunch. So though I missed her on Father's Day, I think we might get a follow-up visit here. So yay me, hopefully, so wish me luck. I hope that her plans work out. She's traveling and visiting some people, so might be able to come through town around lunchtime. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and get busy with that today. It was a very long vlog yesterday. Thank you, of course, for popping in to check out today's vlog. If you did, if you're here every day, love you for that. Thank you so much for your tenacity. Have a great Thursday. The weekend's almost here. Remember, though, to do something good for yourself. And I'll talk to you again next day. Bye-bye.